Hello guys, welcome to Data Hacks. In this video, I'm going to implement the Redux basics, which are action, store, and reducer. Let's start. You all can see I am in a React application. So first of all, I'm going to clear the codes, close this one. First, we need to create a action. So for that, action. First, declare the variable cake ordered, and action should be in a object. So definitely we should have type variable here, and I'm going to provide the value cake ordered, and here I'm going to change cake order, and we can give extra values as optional for the action. I'm going to provide payload first action. So successfully we have created the action here. Next, we have to convert this action into the action creators. Action creators. Action create. First, we have to declare a variable again called cake order action and provide the arrow function here. And now we have to return the object using this arrow function. That's all. The action creator also created successfully here, but you can see the type value we have mentioned is string. If we are going to give the type value in multiple places, there may be a chance to have a human error. To reduce this, I'm going to provide one constant cake order. Here provide the string value. So string value cake order constant. So I'm going to copy this one and replace the string values in action and action creator. So why we are using this action creators? You can see this action, we have to create this action whenever we are going to trigger. So to reduce the number of lines, the boiler code in a Redux, we are using this action creator. So we can call the action creator function and we can trigger the Redux. So hereafter we won't use this action, we will use action creators. Next, I will create a reducer command. Here also provide function constant variable reducer arrow function arrow function. So this reducer always will have two inputs. One is state, another one is action. And we have the action creator here. And we will pass the action here. So we have to create a state value only. Then create another variable called initial values. And it contain total cakes, which is 10. So here I'm going to use switch condition. You can use according to your need. like if condition, if else, whatever you want. But I'm going with the switch. Here I'm going to get the action here. So action and replace this. And we will provide the type which is mentioned in the action. Like type which is mentioned here and here. So next I'm going to provide the operations which are going to run after the condition is satisfied. For this case, I'm going to provide one condition cake order, and here cake ordered. Next we are going to return the values here. The main function of the redux is to create a new object and it will clone the previous state value. So we are going to create one object, take a clone of the previous state and update the value. So here we have total cakes, state, total cakes hyphen 1. So in this state we have to initialize the values. So initial values. Now the state operation will be run successfully. Next, default, if no condition is satisfied at the time, we have to return state, normal state. So now we have created successfully reducer also. Finally, we are in the last step which is called as a store. For that, first we need to import the redux. I'm going to call the redux using node functionalities redux and create another variable called create store, which is used to create actual redux store. Create store redux dot create store. So copy this variable here, create a variable called store and create store. Inside this create store we need to pass our reducer. So while each time we trigger the action creator, the action will be passed to the reducer. Next, first of all, I'm going to console the initial value. Store initial values. Here, store dot get state, and let's console these values. You can see here the values has been consoled. The initial values which we have mentioned in the variable itself. Next, I'm going to trigger the action. First, close the terminal and I'm going to trigger the action store dot dispatch and provide the action creator here. So cake order action next, open the terminal, debug console, run again the test. you can see only the initial values, but you can't see the updated values here, because after triggering action there is a no action listener in a redux here. So we have to create a action listener also, so we can console the updated values. Store dot subscribe inside provide arrow function console dot log updated value store dot get state. So again run the VS Code. Now you can see the updated value, and now I'm going to copy this dispatch function multiple times and run again. So each time you can see the updated values after the dispatch function is triggered. You can see here the values has been updated here. So finally, this is how the Redux will work, and this is the basic overall view of Redux. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe this YouTube channel. You will get the updates regularly on time.